Have you ever wondered why you were born in this generation, in this family, in this moment in time? What if your current position, even your pain, is part of a divine setup? The story of Esther isn't just about beauty or royalty. It's about divine timing, hidden courage, and silent strength. The kind of strength God uses to change the fate of nations. Let's uncover what made Esther the chosen vessel. Esther was a Jewish orphan, raised in exile, living under a Persian empire that didn't recognize her God. From the outside, she was just another face in a crowd. But heaven had its eye on her. When Queen Vashti was removed, a kingdom-wide search began for a new queen. Out of hundreds of women, it was Esther who was chosen. Esther 2 verse 17 says, "The king loved Esther above all the women, and she obtained grace and favor in his sight more than all the virgins. So he set the royal crown upon her head and made her queen instead of Vashti." She didn't campaign. She didn't compete with pride. She walked in grace. She won favor because God opened the door. Esther didn't get there by force. She got there by divine assignment. But here's where her story gets real. A wicked man named Haman, second to the king, devises a plan to annihilate all the Jews in the kingdom. And Esther? She's queen, but no one knows she's Jewish. She has comfort. She has power. She could stay silent. But her cousin Mordecai delivers a message that shakes her soul. Esther 4 verse 14. "If you remain completely silent at this time, relief and deliverance for the Jews will arise from another place, but you and your father's house will perish. Yet who knows whether you have come to the kingdom for such a time as this?" That one line changes everything. For such a time as this. Esther doesn't rush. She doesn't react in fear. Instead, she responds in faith, with wisdom. She calls for a 3-day fast. No food, no water, not just for herself, but for her people. She knows, before I go before the king, I must go before the King of Kings. Esther 4 verse 16. "Go gather all the Jews who are present in Shushan, and fast for me, neither eat nor drink for 3 days, night or day. My maids and I will fast likewise. And so I will go to the king, which is against the law, and if I perish, I perish." This is where we see her strength. Not in loud speeches, not in military power, but in quiet obedience, in fasting, in risk, in surrender. Esther enters the throne room, uninvited. It could have cost her life. But the king extends the golden scepter. God goes before her. He softens hearts. He shifts the atmosphere. Through a strategic dinner, a timely request, and the exposure of Haman's plot. The very gallows built to destroy Mordecai become Haman's end. What Satan meant for destruction, God turned for deliverance. Esther 9 verse 1. On the very day the enemies of the Jews had hoped to overpower them, the tables were turned. Esther's story is more than history. It's a message for this generation. You may not feel seen. You may be the quiet one, the unlikely one. But hear this. God uses the hidden to reveal His glory. He positions the quiet ones in loud places. And He will raise you up for such a time as this. So what if that job you're in isn't random? That city you live in was chosen by God? That story you carry is exactly what someone else needs? Don't underestimate the power of your obedience. Don't minimize your voice just because it's quiet. Esther saved a nation without shouting once. Your strength doesn't have to be loud. It just has to be available, willing, surrendered. And when you step out in faith, even when it's risky, God steps in with favor. You are not where you are by accident. You are here for such a time as this. So rise in courage, speak with purpose, and let your silent strength make heaven's noise. God bless you. Thank you. For more verses, please like, share, and subscribe.